Okay. I'm absolutely vibing right now. Vibing on a fine Friday. Just gonna turn up my lights behind me. Make that brighter. Okay. Hi, everybody. Hi, Georgina. You're sweet. Thank you. I just put myself a little more together today, you know? How are you doing? I am excited to move around. Oh. Oh, is it G? Oh shit, your full government name? Your Sunday name? I just put it together because the last name. Oh, isn't it fucking funny when that happens? You're like, I'm exposed. People know me now. Oh my God. So here's the deal today. I'm still coming alive at this very moment. Yeah, as I often do, you know, oversharing on the internet, the footprint is wild. You know, it's funny. My mom, I know I'm on a topic and I'm already schisming off. My mom's like really paranoid about being tracked online, but like you're on every social media, you know, even if you don't post, like people still know what the hell you're into and watching. But I'm the kind of gal, here I am, I'm back on my original topic. I'm the one that's like, anyways, it's day 4 of my period. We're definitely through the acne part. I don't know what it is. I turned, you know, mid-30s age, and I feel like it's 15 again. You're not 35, you're 15, because your skin wants to absolutely freak the fuck out for like a week and a half. But guess what? We're through the woods officially. And now I'm here to savor my, truly, let's call it what it is, my one good week per month where I'm optimal Tracy Lynn. So that includes our movement. That includes the skin on my face, except for that patch. She's clearing up. She's on the heel. My mood, my everything. So let's savor it together. Yesterday I was teaching a class. We did some twists. We did hip openers, and it was a vibe. So I want to continue that. Holly says, 35 is a huge aging transformation for us ladies. For real. Like, 15 to 35, I thought was hell. This is making it look like a little walk in the park. But other things have leveled up. So you know what? It's all a wash. But yeah, 35 on, I'm just like, oh, cool. That's new. Love that for me. At least we have cute pimple patches in this era. I've been thinking about that, honestly, forever. I so wish, because I used to have cystic acne, and honestly, I'm impressed I don't look like James Hetfield from Metallica, because your girl should have been pocked up right here. I used to have cystic acne, and I would have given my left big toe to have those cute little star patches through high school. No, instead, I just suffered with zits on my face. So yeah, I'm very jelly. Very jelly of the cute star patches and shit. I'll just have to get some today just to make sure I'm feeling extra cute the next time I have to deal with this. All right, are you guys ready? Should we do this? Unsanely, I wish you were on a break too. Whatever you have to do, tell them to burn in hell. I have this doctor's appointment. Her name's Tracy Lynn. She's my doctor. I got an appointment with the booty doctor. All right, let's do the thing. I'm going to cut the music. You vibe to whatever you want to vibe to. You're already catching my vibe today. Okay? Let's see how this looks. How does it look? Oh, my butt is so sore, gang. I need to open up my butt. Because I'm really cold, I want to start standing. I don't want to sit on the cold floor yet. So just get on your feet. We'll relax our arms down by our side. Maybe give them a little like shake out too. Take a breath. Maybe start rolling out your shoulders, picking them up into your ears, pulling them down your back. Oh, yes. Everything's a little creaky. We'll roll them forwards a couple times. And then let's roll them back again. This time taking the hands behind us and trying to interlace your fingers together. We'll lift up through your chest. We'll bend into our knees a little bit, hinge forward, take a forward fold. Pray that I don't throw up my smoothie. Honestly, I've been going strong for a while, drinking smoothies dangerously close to having to invert. So far, so good. All right, let's bend our elbows, release the hands down, and let's take ourselves into a bigger twist. So I'm gonna bend my left knee, straighten my right leg, and reach my right arm up. Good, let's do the other side. So swap your hands. Ah! Right knee is bent, left leg is long, left arm reaches up. All right, let's return our left hand down and we'll step back into a tabletop or all fours position. Let's start by bumping our hips from right to left. This is such a sensation for me today. Your girl has been working hard on my little glutees, my little booties. I want my butt to be pretty much bulletproof, but that comes with lots of days of soreness, so. All right, let's move through our spinal column now via cat-cows. So rolling and contracting. And then opening up into your back bend. Try to include every part of your spine, even your cervical spine or your neck. So you're really trying to pull the chin towards the chest And conversely, right, opening up through the front of the throat. All right, let's also take some big body circles. Reverse. And next time your body's shifted over towards the right, let's open up into our tabletop twist once more. And then thread your needle, taking the right arm underneath the left. We'll take a breath in and a breath out. Good, let's bring ourselves back up. We'll spin open, modified side plank position. I like to do a modified side plank pretty much every single class. And we'll circle out our wrist, reverse it. And then let's do big arm circle. Big shoulder, baby. Reverse. Beautiful. Let's bring ourselves all the way up into a standing kneel on our mat. So your left knee is on the floor. Your right leg is extended to what was the back of your mat. All right? Now let's bring our hands behind our head. So opening up through your chest. Now without shifting or hinging or doing anything like that, lean your torso towards your right. That's your extended leg. And then exhale, use the left oblique to bring your spine back up into a neutral position from that lateral extension. I've been working this move in all my classes this week. Been liking it. 3, 2, and 1. Let's keep our shift over towards that extended leg. So you're lean to your right. Open up the arms so you're in your gate shape. Good, now imagine I just wrapped a little string around your left middle finger. Let that tug you into an extension towards our original front. So both arms reaching at the same time. I know it's core, it's hard. Doing it because I love you. 3, 2, and 1. Let's bring our hands down to the floor. We'll pull the right knee in towards our chest, tuck left toes. Go into a 3-legged dog. So elevate your right leg and do whatever you want to do that just makes your hips feel like they're getting a nice warm up. So maybe that looks like circles. Maybe you want to just do a couple of lifts and lowers. Maybe it means just staying still. Okay, let's take a big step. Right foot is going to go to the outside of your right hand. You can use some blocks if you need them, just for a little height, a little help. And sometimes height actually makes this a more intense stretch, right? Because if you're more upright, you're doing a lot more back work. All of you know I'm really obsessed with strengthening the back. Good, let's stretch out your hamstring, so pull back and then take it back into your bend. So we're kind of flossing back and forth to begin. Good. Next time you are back forwards, let's lower the left knee down and take some little wings. So roll to the outside edge of your right foot, bring it back to a flat foot. Good, hang out with that leg open, and you can stay in this exact shape. I know it's very early. It's also very cold in the studio today, but I've been doing this work all week, so I feel ready to do a little quadricep as well. Back leg bends, And I'm reaching back to grab my left foot with my right hand. Inhale, breath. And with your exhale, let's release. Hand comes back to the floor or blocks. It's a bit of a doozy of a transition. Step forward, malasana or deep squat. Take another breath in. And with your exhale, hands come down, lift your hips, adjust your feet to a parallel position. Soften your knees, let's roll ourselves all the way up. We'll reach our arms up. Hands come together. Once you get to about heart space, interlace your fingers, push your palms down to the floor. So you've got this like square shape with the hands. Reach them back up, and then take a little side stretch to your left. A wee side stretch to your right. Back to center, look up, lift up, inhale, breath. And exhale, take it all the way down to the floor. All right, let's step back into a high plank position, glide forward, lower all the way down to your tummy. Let's do some cobras. Let's be snaky. Again, back strength, back to haunt you. Lift up your head, your heart. And I want you to, again, use your little rainbow imagination. I'm trying to pull your elbows back. You're squeezing an imaginary pencil between your shoulder blades. Activate your legs. 3, 2, and 1. Relax for a minute. And then let's try to go up halfway. So start that same way you just were, and then give your hands a little push, but resist the animal urge to go all the way up. If anything, the midpoint is harder. 3, 2, and 1. Woo! Tabletop shape, all fours. We're back. We are so back. That's like one of my favorite stupid ass phrases to say. Especially in regards to America. Okay, bump your hips over to the left. Open up your body to the left by reaching the left arm up. Wrist circles. Reverse it. Oh, we did this in our side plank. JK, thread your needle. So taking the left arm underneath you, getting that extra stretch. And let's bring ourselves out. Here we go. Side plank, modified. We did our wrist circles already. Look at us go. So we're gonna do our arm circles next. And reverse. All right, let's bring ourselves all the way up into our kneel. Hands come behind your head, open up the elbows, lean to the left, exhale, bring it up. Yo. Use your exhales to bring yourself up, and I want you to feel the oblique squeeze and contract, right? Backside and booty also helping, keeping you in this upright shape. 2. And 1. Meet me in that side shape. Open up the arms. Good. 3, 2, and 1. Again, string on the middle finger. Let that pull you into your extension position. Reach through the arm. Everything's hard. Everything sucks. 3, 2, and 1. Hands come down to the floor. Oh, okay. Left leg is still extended back, but let's pull it in. Knee to nose, tuck right toes, three-legged dog. Lift up, open up your hip, and then play around in there. All right, let's take a big, ginormous step. Left foot to the outside. Oh my God. My hips. Okay, you took a big, ginormous step into your wider set lunge. I use blocks on the other one, so I'm naturally going to do the same here. And then we'll go back and forth from hip flexor to hamstring. Okay, next time you're forward, lower the knee and do your little wingies. So you're rolling to the pinky toe side edge and coming back to a flat foot. Also, just letting you guys know, we're going to about 45 minutes since I have to boogie to work by the top of the hour. So we only have like 20 minutes left in class. It's gonna go quick. All right, let's stay winged. And if you added in some quadricep, go for it. Okay, let's get out of there. And we'll make our way into our big malasana at the front. So both feet, hopefully feeling a little more even after that one. Take a breath in. And with your exhale, let's again forward fold. Adjusting your feet to a parallel position. Roll yourself up. Once you make it to standing, sweep the arms up. And exhale, hands to heart center. Interlace, push the palms flat down. Reach up. Little side stretch left. Back to the middle, side stretch right. Back to the middle, inhale, look up, open up chest, shoulders. And exhale, release, take it down. Step back to your high plank. Lower all the way down to your stomach. All right, we're gonna go for bigger back bends next. So if you need to widen out a little bit for your full cobras, make it happen. Okay. I'm doing all the butt wiggles to get ready. All right, we're gonna start with that midway point. If you remember coming to hell right here. Good. Lower down, maybe the hands stay or they come back and a little bit wider. See if you're able to come all the way into a straight arm. Now, I didn't originally plan on this, but simply because I want to try. And my legs are wider. I'm going to see about bending my knees, bringing my toes together at a point. Maybe a little lean back. Now, the one way that I find successful toe to head or getting somewhat close to that. Reset, get my hands a little bit further forward. Then working back. All right, let's take it down. Oh, push yourselves up and back to a tabletop shape. And get in a little cat-cow moment. Maybe even some hydration. Whew. Okay. So our next big kind of series we're going to go into is going to include a shape called horizon lunge. We'll do lots of prep to get there. For this series also, you may want a single block to help you get into some deeper expressions. And I'm going to take off my socks so I feel like I can safely grip my mat. We're warm enough. Let's start in down dog. All right, right leg lifts, open up your hip. Let's bring right knee towards your right tricep. Squeeze around the side. Inhale, lift back up. Right knee, left tricep. Let's kick out to the side. Fallen triangle. Good. Inhale, lift your right leg back up. And with your exhale, let's bring knee towards your nose, step through, low lunge. Open twist, right arm reaches up. And let's bring our right hand to the inside of the foot. Adjust your left foot so the heel's on the floor, side angle. Now this is where maybe you bring a block under your hand, or you bring your right elbow onto your right thigh, side angle. Let's see if we can bind here. Maybe half or full. It just feels like something I organically am vibing with right now. Breath in. Breath out, release that bind. Now inhale, reach the left arm up and over. Exhale, bring yourself up to warrior two. Arms reaching in two directions here, front to back. Notice if you're collapsing at all with the leg, use the outside of your butt to keep that front leg open and in alignment with the foot. Right palm flips, inhale, reverse. Good, with your exhale, back to side angle, just as a transition. Inhale, reverse triangle. Straighten through your right leg, reach the right arm up and back. Exhale, Trikonasana, triangle position. Left arm up, right arm down. Really working nice and flat there. All right, let's take an inhale breath. With your exhale, bring yourselves all the way up and into a star shape. Goddess squat position and back up. Let's flow through this 4 more times. 2. On that last one, let's hold in your goddess squat position. Take your hands onto the tops of your thighs. Focus on rolling your sit bones down towards the floor. Good, now elevate your chest a little more. Take the hands back to heart center. Stay for 3, for 2, and 1. Back up into your star shape. Exhale, Skandasana or lateral lunge to the back of your mat. Inhale, breath. Exhale, push yourself to the front and into a low lunge twist. Now we're going to introduce the horizon lunge. Take a wider stance by heel toeing your right foot towards the outer edge. Pivot on the heel. Witness these fancy feet. Outside edge of your back leg. Reach your right arm towards the back. Now a lot of people ask, should my hip be on the floor? Sure, if it can get there. But if this is how your shoulder looks and you're just fucking chilling here, push away. Find some activity into the hip. 3, good, 2, and 1. Take yourself back to the floor. Now you can just step back, move through chaturanga. If you're craving some arm balance time, really nice setup here for hurdlers. And then get out of there. Upward facing. Exhale, downward facing. Left leg lifts. Left knee to left tricep. A little tap. Left leg lifts. Left knee to right tricep. Kick out to the side. Fallen triangle. And take it back. Left leg lifts. Knee to nose, step through, low lunge. Low lunge twist. Right hand stays, left arm is up. Stay in the hip. We're here for 3, 2, and 1. Left arm down to the inside. Adjust. We're in our side angle position now. Now again, you can use a block underhand, come up to the forearm, whatever works. I went for a full bind because I was deep and I was feeling strong and feeling good. So full bind, finding an S grip behind you, know that a half bind is totally fine. Stay 3, 2, and 1. Open back up, reach your right arm towards the front, inhale breath. Exhale, bring it up to 2. Again, align the left heel with the back arch. Don't let this left knee collapse and be lazy. Left palm flips, inhale, reverse. Exhale, side angle for transition. Inhale, reverse triangle. Exhale, triangle position. Don't mind me, I'm just shaking a weird feeling out of my shoulder. Come on, come back to me. Ugh. All right, take a breath in. Exhale, bring yourselves all the way up. Let's go into star. Like I said, mid-30s. What the fuck? Okay. Arms up. I'm just gonna try to move through it. Hands back. Arms up. Hands back into center. So working through our star to horse. There we go. She's alive again. All right. Hold into your horse. Hands on your thighs. Try to roll your tailbone underneath you. And then try to restack. Good, 3, 2. Here's the challenging part for me. Keep everything you set up, but go back to star. And then work into your skandasana. Breath in. Exhale, push your way to the front and into your low lunge twist again. Horizon lunge time. Heel toe the left foot wider. Externally rotate, active feet, active hips. Really stay active through the shoulder. This is kind of like the sneaky part of this shape. 3, 2. And and 1. Let's bring ourselves all the way up and back. Optional arm balance. Hurdlers. Elbows work to the inner thigh, the hip, and you try to lift and lever that back leg. Good, work your way out of there. And from down dog, you can step your way into a malasana once more. It's going to be our transition down to the floor. But if you're craving some more hand hang time arm balance practice, I really like practicing frog hops. I feel like I haven't been teaching as much arm balances in our flow. We were kind of on a break. But let's try again. Fingertips grip. Basically doing a straddle hop. It's a fun one. Okay. Let's put all those good open hips and twisties to use. Bring your butt down to the floor. We'll go right leg in front of us. Sole of left inner foot. What does that even mean? Sole of your foot. To the inner right thigh. Hinge forward. All right, let's bring ourselves up. Place the outside of your left ankle on the top of the thigh. Lean back, figure 4. This is feeling so much better. Yesterday, this was a very difficult one for me to pull off. Not really like difficult, just lots of feeling and sensation. So less feeling today, that's good. All right, more fancy feet. This right foot that's on the ground, heel toe it across. Lower the left foot to the floor, and you may need to like hug it in tighter, push it to a different spot. Now I'm trying to get both of my sit bones on the floor. If this left hip is high, just see what arrangement you need to make with yourself, okay? Now you can hug the leg to twist or hook. Right elbow outside, excuse me, of the left leg. Now while this is a twist, I also, especially with this hooked arm, I like to use this as a way to stretch my shoulder. So I'm really pushing, twisting, sometimes doing a subtle little back manipulation to stretch in that rhomboid scapular area. Okay, let's unwind and do all that on the other side. Left leg long, right sole of the foot, left inner thigh. Work forwards any amount. Okay, let's bring ourselves up just because I'm watching the time. Figure 4. All right, now to get into our big twist, let's heel toe the left foot over towards the right edge. Drop this whole unit and make whatever adjustments you need to get both of your sit bones onto the floor. All right, now again, you can hug the right leg with your left arm as the right arm reaches behind you. Maybe you go for the hook. Okay, let's unwind our twist, untangle the leggies, and two options here. Finishing our class with a bound diamond or Baddha Konasana, bound angled position. Or if you prefer, a straddle. Pancake even, for those of you that are still on breakfast time. Beautiful. Let's bring ourselves back up out of whichever variation you're in. And let's finish class the same way we started. Dropping into our breath and coming back to an awareness of where we began, sensation-wise, body-wise, and the way it feels now. Perhaps that difference is subtle, perhaps it's dramatic. Good, we'll take one more breath here together. And you can bring your hands maybe onto your heart space. Give that guy a little rub. This is something I do anytime I'm freaking out or panicking. I'm not freaking out or panicking right now, but I have learned how to self-soothe thanks to therapy. Guys, you're great. Thanks for showing up on a Friday morning, afternoon, or even evening, depending on where the hell you are in the world. Yeah, super grateful. Canceling Monday was a necessity because your girl was down bad. I was having a hell of a time. All right, gorgeous gals and ghouls. This class will be on its normal time and slot next week on Monday. Next week is a holiday here in the States, so shit will look a little different for us, but I'm gonna add in some additional classes because I don't have a bunch of work stuff going on, which I love for me. And I love for us. Thank you for class. It was magic loving you. Love you. My Sunday name, Georgina Day. Okay, also guys, give me your opinions. As you know, I was bleaching the brows. And then I just got a little lazy. They kind of grew out and I was like, oh, this is cool. They're like an in-between. So I'm kind of doing this like blonde brown situation right now. It's very close to my natural hair, as you can see from the side. What do we think? I do have a hair appointment. Is it in 2 weeks? I'm gonna go see my girl. We're gonna baby the bang again. Yeah, a little ombre, right? Yeah, we're gonna go back to some bang of baby because the last time I did it, I was teaching so many hot classes, it wasn't really the vibe to have wet brows and wet bangs every single frickin' day. But now that that's not really my life, I kind of want to go back. I'm ready. I'm ready to return. And if you didn't see it from my performance that I posted on my IG, I did wear like a little fake bang in my performance because I was just like really wanted it for the look. And I was like, oh my God, this is so fun and so cute. So yeah. You like the in-between? Me too. Well, all right, y'all. This was Cutie Patootie World. I loved it. And I love all of you. I look forward to seeing you on Monday. If I don't see you Monday, when will I see you? I don't know. Hopefully sooner rather than later. Tell me the baby bangs are coming. They're coming. Where shall I baby it? Say goodbye to my cute freckles. You're not going to see them again. Oh, I'm so glad you made it anyways. Yes, even half is good. Yes to the brows. Thank you. We contain multitudes, everybody, okay? We contain multitudes. That's all I'll say. So enjoy your Friday, your weekend. I hope it's glorious. And I'll see you all next time on stream. Thanks for coming. I'll see you guys next time.